Okay, so guys, welcome back. Yeah, we're back in Second Life. Okay, so I'm thinking of maybe I should do Pico Pico Versum again. Okay, let's do Pico Versum again. Yesterday I did Pico Versum. Today I'm thinking of doing Pico Versum. But before we get started, you know what is really good when you are um, feeling a little down? That is coffee. And if you guys want to send me some coffee, well, the link is right there on the screen. Okay, so let's go and get started. So I'm standing next to the moon. The moon is over there. Ooh, it seems that my my virtual fishing buoy is out of funds. And over here we have a Picoversum unicorn. Yeah, I just installed or I just put down or placed a Picoversum ant or unicorn spawner at my place. So if you are looking to earn some Linden dollars, well, get the Picoversum HUD, get down to my place in Second Life, and Max is waiting for you to tame him. And if you tame Max successfully, you'll get 2 Linden dollars. It says right there, 2 Linden dollars. And of course, there is another. There are 2 unicorns waiting for you to tame. This one is Eleanor. And again, just like with Max, if you successfully tame Eleanor, you'll get 2 Linden dollars. So what are you waiting for? Go and get the Picoversum HUD, wear it, come down to my place and tame the unicorn, the 2 unicorns. If you don't know where to get the Picoversum HUD, you can get it in the marketplace. Just sure, if you don't know where to get the Picoversum HUD, you can get it in the marketplace. Just search for Picoversum. I have to say that again because my tongue was like having a hard time saying search. Just search those 2 words. I don't know why, but I'm having a hard time saying those 2 words. Just search. Okay, so there is a Picoversum event running. So I need to reach the bronze level. I need to tame 5 more unicorns. There you go. So let's go and look for a land. Picoversum land. Okay, we have the website over here. And where can I find land? What is this? What is this? What is this? I hate it when a website uses icons without any tooltip or any text on it because I have no idea what these are. Okay, there you go. Let's see what we have here. So right now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still 9 Picoversum location or locations. Let's start with Borgo Vecchio Harbor. I was here yesterday and I'm going back there again. I think you're allowed to tame 1 Picoversum at this place. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Okay, so let's wait for a while because look at that. Someone is taming a unicorn. That is not me, by the way. I'm not the one taming it. Okay, I'm going to tame this one. So if you're wondering why is everything gray, it's because the textures are still loading. Ah, okay. I can't do Picoversum right now because I have to wait for an hour. Okay. Since I can't do Picoversum, let's do virtual fishing. Okay. Yeah. Let's take a look at the locations. I'll come back to Picoversum later. But for now, let's see. Open naked. I can't go there. Let's try going to the Notorious Kingdom. Oh, I'm able to enter. Okay, let's go. It's going to be very, very laggy because of all the people fishing. Okay, so I'm just going to stand here and wait for everything to load. Again, the reason why you're seeing gray all over the place is because the textures on everything are still loading. Remember, in Second Life, everything is downloaded or streamed from the Second Life servers to your computer. Okay, it's very slow loading. And because everything is still loading, it's super laggy. Again, that is just Second Life. There are times when Second Life is like really, really unplayable. Okay, so I'm still gonna stand here and wait. My goodness, how long am I going to wait? My FPS is down to 6 because of everything that is loading around me. You know what? I'm going to lower the draw distance. Okay, so I just lowered the draw distance. That means anything beyond 32 meters are not gonna be loaded yet. This is just insane. Look at that. Even the ground hasn't loaded. The ground hasn't loaded. It is just insane. At least now my FPS is up to 20 FPS. Again, still things are slowly loading. I think this particular region or the sim running this region is having a bad day. Okay, there you go. Okay, now the ground has loaded. Well, not yet. It's still blurry. That's why I don't get why would you want 4K textures? My goodness. In fact, even television makers or monitor makers are kind of sticking with 4K because there is almost no distinction between 4K and 8K. If you're standing 10 meters from your television, can you really spot the difference between 4K and 2K? I don't think so. Okay, so the place is looking quite nice right now because things have somewhat loaded. The ground texture is still blurry. That's not good. Anyway, I'm going to spend a good amount of time here in the Notorious Kingdom, Tiny Empires, Fishing, POF Club Gaming. When you see POF in a location or a place in Second Life, it means the place requires payment on file. So if you don't have payment on file or payment info on file, there are two different things, but they kind of work the same. You won't be able to enter the land or the region. And again, I think limiting access to those with payment on file is technically against the TOS of virtual fishing. I'm just saying. I'm not sure if the creator of virtual fishing is going to enforce that, because in the TOS, the virtual fishing buoy must be accessible to the public. And if you are limiting access to those with payment info on file, you are not giving access to the public, because public means everybody, regardless of whether they have payment info on file or not. Yeah, so technically having your LAN limited to payment on file or payment info on file avatars is kind of violating the TOS of virtual fishing. But again, that's just me. Maybe in their interpretation of the TOS, blocking anyone who is not or who don't have payment on file is okay. Maybe it still means public, but I don't think so. Public means everybody, regardless whether the avatar has payment info on file or not. So I did try fishing in Avatar Life. They have a fishing game there called Fish Coin. Spent maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes fishing, and all I got was fish coins. And I have no idea how to convert that into AV dollars because AV dollars is the currency used in Avatar Life. So if you don't believe that there are a lot of avatars here, just take a look at this. That is all the avatars fishing in this place. Yeah, that is a total of how many avatars is that? There are 99. Okay, so it's jumping between 98 and 99. That is a lot of avatars. Which means this region can hold 100 avatars. And in Second Life, if you have like 10 to 20 avatars in one location, it becomes super laggy. Yeah, they have never able to resolve that problem. That's why Second Life has never really grown because it is super laggy. Have 10 or more people in a location, the entire place goes to hell. There were improvements in the server technology used by Second Life, but it's far from MMO level. And the goal, I believe back then, was to make Second Life the 3D version of the internet. But how can it be? How can they? How how can it be the 3D version of the internet when you can't have 10 people in one location? Because just like the internet, you can do anything. Everything is in Second Life, just laggier. So I'll be spending like a few more minutes here. I think I'm going to fish. There are 4 virtual fishing buoys here in the Notorious Kingdom, Tiny Empires. And I think I'm going to fish in all of them. For more Linden Dollars, of course. And I do hope you guys are enjoying the stream and enjoying the, I guess you can say, the peaceful and relaxing music. Because, yeah, fishing, unless it's an arcade fishing game, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be me, my fishing rod, just standing and waiting for a catch. Maybe I should create an avatar. I'm going to create an avatar for my on-screen. You know, I'm saying it wrong. I'm going to create an on-screen avatar for my stream. So right now, when I'm talking, you only see that, thing that appears right there. So maybe later I'm going to take my avatar, take some pictures of my avatar behind a green screen, and make an on-screen avatar for my stream. Again, I'm sorry about that. Again, virtual fishing. If you wanna earn a few Linden Dollars, they say it's a waste of time. Why is it a waste of time? Why? When you can do this in the background while you're doing something important. You don't have to sit in front of your computer. And if you have mobile, I'm not sure if I haven't really tried the official Second Life mobile viewer. In fact, while I'm doing this, I'm also doing something else. You think I'm just doing this? Of course not. So I guess once I'm done with all the buoys here in the Notorious Kingdom, I'm going to go back to taming unicorns in Pico Versum. Actually, if you have been here from the start, that was the plan. I was going to, you know, tame Pico Versum unicorns and earn Linden Dollars doing so. But I thought I've waited 24 hours, but I still had to wait one more hour before I can tame unicorns once again. So there is a 24-hour cooldown period. The same with virtual fishing. Once you have completed your 40 casts, you won't be able to cast again until the next day. I believe the reason why fishing games do that is to give other avatars a chance. For example, here in Notorious Kingdom, this place always runs an X2 event, an X2 multiplier event, which means this place is always packed with avatars fishing. So with a limit of 40 casts, once they have exhausted all their casts, the fisher will leave, and that will give a spot to another fisher, another avatar. If you want to get started in virtual fishing, you can get the free fishing rod and HUD by simply touching this sign. So if you're looking to get started, all you have to do is find a virtual fishing location and look for this sign and touch it. Or you can go to the marketplace and search for virtual fishing, and you can buy the fishing rod and HUD for free in the marketplace. Also, again, a reminder, games like this will not make you an instant Second Life millionaire. Nope, they won't. Games like this exist to give avatars like me and others a chance to earn Linden Dollars. Of course, if you have talents and skills, you can market those skills and talents or services, and you can earn more Linden Dollars doing something like that. Or, like what others have said, just get a job and buy the Linden Dollars from Linden Lab. Also, I do cash out Linden Dollars and exchange the Linden Dollars that I earn back to US dollars. The reason why I'm able to do that is because I have a marketplace store and I do sell some items there. And there are times when I would get a few sales, and even though the prices of the items I sell are not high, they can accumulate. And then from time to time, someone will buy one of my high priced items. I don't know why. That's why I haven't changed their prices, even though they were like 2 decades old. Well, not 2 decades, over a decade old. But I do appreciate it. If they are buying my old high price items to support what I do in Second Life, then thank you. Thank you very much for doing so. It's very much appreciated. There was like one time someone bought my um Ozimal. Ozimal was like a popular pet back in the day, and Honey Bunny. So I built an Ozimal and Honey Bunny, um, I guess, pet area with carrots and all kinds of stuff. And I'm not sure when, maybe it was like a couple of weeks ago, someone bought the set. Even though Ozimal, I don't think Ozimal still exists, and Honey Bunny. I haven't heard anything from those brands for a very long time. In fact, I'm not really familiar with any virtual pets in Second Life. I haven't. The last virtual pet that I was involved in was um Petables, or the turtles. Before that, it was Scion Chicken, or Scion Chickens, or Scion Chicken, whatever. And then there was the after Scion Chicken, there was the turtles, the Petables, and I'm not even sure if I'm remembering the name correctly. So after that, I did not get involved anymore because it it was getting expensive. Getting into breeding pets can be very, very expensive. Sure, you can make money breeding pets, but it's not a guarantee. Some people are very good at marketing their breedables, or basically running a business, but not everyone has that skill. Even in Celestial Butterfly, they have breedable butterflies. I'm not sure if it's profitable to breed butterflies. So back in the day, I built a lot of items like Scion Chicken Farms, entire set. They're still in the marketplace. I haven't changed their prices. So yeah, if someone wants to buy an entire farm set for Cyan chickens, they can do so. And I would really appreciate it. I'll be very, very thankful because they're not cheap. Of course, by today's standards, they are basically primitives or ancients. Because everything that is good now is made of mesh. And I have no skills in making mesh. I can't even understand the interface of Blender. Just looking at the interface of Blender makes my head hurts. It's like I'm looking at, what am I looking at? Am I looking in the void of space and not understanding anything? Learning how Second Life works is like child's play compared to learning Blender. I did try though. I did try. I just couldn't figure out what or how to make things. I've watched tutorials. I've followed tutorials. All I could do was like make a spear. And guess what? Guess what? Making a spear is easy in Second Life. You just rest a cube and then go to the objects tab and change it into a spear, and there you go. You have a spear. And they say that Second Life is all about adult content. It's not true. Um, you will find adult content if you are looking for adult content. It's the same as the internet. If you're looking for porn, you will find porn. In fact, it's not that hard to find porn in the internet. Even kids can access easily. Kids can easily access porn in the internet. So all this safety online act for kids, that is all horse shit. It's horse crap because they're not banning porn sites. Yeah, if they are truly into protecting the safety of kids, they would ban porn sites. They would start with porn sites, but they're not. What they're doing is they just want to get your private information. That is the only thing they want to do. And maybe sell your information to brokers, advertising companies, or even whatever they, maybe researchers. I don't know. They are not really serious about this online safety act that they're trying to push. All they want is control. That is what they want. They want control. And they're using kids to get what they want. So right now I'm in an adult region, but you won't see any adult things here. Because when you are in an adult region, the guidelines are more strict. Okay? The guidelines are more strict. For example, you can't have any child avatars in an adult region. And I've always found child avatars in Second Life very creepy. And I don't understand why Linden Lab is allowing child avatars to exist. anywhere in Sangla, whether it's the general region, the moderate region, or the adult region. I don't understand why there are child avatars in Second Life. Sure, those child avatars are used by adults. It 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 makes it even more creepier that those child avatars are actually adults in real life. They are role playing as children. How freaking creepy is that? I don't know. It's just me again. Okay, so it's just me. I might get like a lot of hate for saying this, but it's just me. Okay, if you're into that, okay, more power, I guess. But it's something not for me. I could have a female avatar, I could have a male avatar, but having a child avatar is not gonna happen. You won't see me in a child avatar ever. That is just so creepy. It's so creepy in so many levels. And that is also the reason why I have my place in an adult region, because again, in an adult region you can't have child avatars. Yeah, if you are in an adult region, if you are in single life, you're enjoying single life, and if you saw or have seen a child avatar in an adult region, you can immediately report that. Okay, immediately abuse report that, because there can't be any child avatars in an adult region, regardless of whether just they're doing or exploring. They're not allowed. If they want to be in an adult region, they need to change their avatars, have a proper, maybe an adult avatar, or you know, have a robotic avatar. It doesn't have to be human, but you can't have a child avatar in an adult region. Okay, look at that. I'm now at 17 Linden Dollars. I got I got uh worked up by talking about child avatars again. I don't know. I don't know. I just find them creepy. I don't think child avatar should be in a game like Second Life where everything is possible. Well, yeah, you can do almost anything in Second Life as long as you're not breaking the community guidelines. And by the way, don't get me wrong, having a child avatar in a general region is totally fine according to the community guidelines. That is totally fine. Also, when I'm in a moderate or general region and I see child avatars, I just don't interact with them. I just ignore them. Because there are times when you will, encounter a child avatar, especially if you are exploring the different locations in Second Life. So I was waiting for the ground to fully load, but I guess it's fully loaded. It's just blurry. So the reason why the texture is blurry, I guess, is the texture they used was low resolution. Maybe the texture was only like 256 by 256 pixels, or maybe 512. Maybe they should have used a higher resolution texture, or maybe they could have, tiled the texture a little bit more. The reason maybe they didn't tile the textures because it's not seamless. There are a lot of non-seamless textures in Second Life, and if your texture is not seamless, it's really hard to tile the texture because you'll see the edges and it doesn't look good. So technically, since I have like 40 casts in virtual fishing, that would probably take 40 to 50 minutes, because even though each cast is 1 minute, there is always a delay when recasting, a few seconds. You can, unless of course you're ultra focused on casting. Once the cast is over, you cast instantly. But I don't think anyone is like that, ultra focused. Unless of course it's back in the day with Seven Seas Fishing. The original Seven Seas Fishing game doesn't have autocast. So if you want to really maximize your casting, especially when you're in a contest, you'll need to learn how to time it. And the cast is around 24 to 25 between um 24 to 25 seconds. But of course, you what I do back then is I would watch the animation and then I time my cast with the animation. But now, fishing in seven seas, joining a contest is basically just gambling. It's all RNG now because of the auto casting feature. Before the creator finalized Seven Seas, declaring its feature complete, they added auto casting. Seven Seas fishing was already perfect without the auto casting feature, but they had to add auto casting. The reason was because there are already third-party autocasters, but again, those third-party autocasters are not perfect. They would sometimes miss a cast, and if you're using one of those autocasters and it misses a cast, you're screwed because you'll have to wait 24, 25 seconds before you can cast again. Unless, of course, they found a way to detect, you know, maybe there is a channel used by Seven Seas that announces casting, and third-party creators were able to find that out. I wouldn't know since I'm not a coder. I don't write scripts as a profession. Okay, so I was able to add a timer, but well, it's kind of too late now, but I'll have that running later. The timer is so small, I can't even see it. Is it even there? Yeah, I think it's there. I just don't see it. It's just too small. Okay, so now I see it. It's right there. It's running. Okay, it says there, it seems you have caught all the fishes here. Please find a new location. Okay, there you go, guys. That's it. You know, an hour of fishing here in the Notorious Kingdom, Tiny Empires Fishing POF Club Gaming in Second Life. Whoa, that is a very long name. Yeah, I got 22 Linden Dollars. I'm going to cash it out. Okay, so I'm going to continue with my fishing here, but I'm going to end the stream. And yeah, that's it for this one. Okay, so guys, again, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And if you want to, you know, send me some coffee, because who doesn't love coffee? I do love coffee while I'm streaming. I love drinking coffee when I'm streaming. And if you want to send some coffee my way, you can do so by, you know, sending it through the links that you see in the video right now. Again, guys, thank you for watching. I'll be back later. Bye bye for now.